Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna be reading viral TikTok books and see what the hype is about. So we're gonna be heading to Barnes and Nobles and see what we can find from the list of books that I have. I have about 5 books on my list, but I think I'm only gonna get 3 because it's more realistic to only read 3 books for that video. You guys know I've struggled with doing really long reading vlogs before. So we're going to be heading there. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Karen and I do a lot of books, fashion, and lifestyle content. If any of that is of interest to you, make sure to hit the subscribe button and let's go ahead and head out. So it is a few days later. I'm horrible at this. I ended up getting 3 books for this video, and like I said, I'm horrible at this, so I actually finished one of the books already. We're not gonna talk about that right this second because I do have to head to work pretty soon. I'll show you the books that I selected for this TikTok challenge where I read all the books that are trending on TikTok, or well, not all the books, but some of the books that are trending on TikTok. Books that I ended up picking from Barnes and Nobles when I went, and that's the last thing you guys saw. Here's some noise outside. They're like blowing the leaves and stuff. I can't do anything about that. I forget that happens every Tuesday and Thursday sometimes. So here's what's going on. I got Birdie, a Colleen Hoover classic. This is the one I finished, of course. Like I said, we're not talking about this yet. Then I also got The Son of Achilles, and I'm already reading this one. This one's really good. I can already tell it's going to be a little bit of a slower read. Keep in mind, I'm going to be talking about these books at the very end of the video just because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. So yeah, that's the second one. Then I really got out of my comfort zone for this one. So my last book for this video, oh my god, that noise is so annoying. Okay guys, we can't do anything about the noise and I have to leave pretty soon, so we're gonna have to deal with it. The last one is The Wicked King. This is I don't know, a novel series, and it's fantasy. Never read fantasy, so we're doing this. We're gonna dive into the series. I didn't really, you know how I do it, I don't buy all the books from the series just in case I don't like them. So we're starting with the first one and see where this takes us. But those are the books that I got. Of Achilles, The Wicked King, oops, and Birdie. And I might be doing a second video like this because it's really fun. Like, books are popular for a reason and I can definitely see it. But now I have to head to work. I'll talk to you guys when I come back. So I actually started reading The Song of Achilles, so I'll talk to you guys about this one real quick. So I have a feeling this one for me is going to be a really slow read. I'm like 50 pages in, but the language is so heavy, and I think I mentioned before how much I hate like overly descriptive language in books. This book has that, and it was really beautifully written. I'm not going to take that away from the author. It's very slow for me right now, like very 50 pages in, and nothing like super. I mean, it's ancient Greece, like nothing has happened that's like super shocking to me yet. So I mean, I know it's not a thriller. I think I'm going to like explain what this book is about. I mean, you already kind of gotta give away the fact that it's about ancient Greece and like Greek mythology. That's something that I used to be a sucker for when I was a kid. And I don't think I'm gonna go into detail about this book just yet because I think I'm gonna start the other book that I got for this challenge, which is The Wicked King. I don't know how popular this book actually was. I know it's a dystopian novel and it's part of a series, but I only got the first book because I mean I'm not convinced, I haven't even read it yet. But this one, I'll read you guys the description because I'm gonna start reading it tonight, and I have a feeling this one might go a little bit faster than Song of Achilles. Shall see. So it says, Jude has bound the wicked king Cardan to her and made herself the power behind the throne. Navigating the constantly shifting political alliances of Fairy will be difficult enough if Cardan were battable, but he does everything in his power to humiliate and undermine her. When it becomes all too clear that someone close to Jude means to betray her, Jude must uncover the traitor and fight her own complicated feelings for Cardan to maintain as a moral in the fairy world. From author Holly Black comes an enchanting and bloodthirsty sequel to the New York Times best-selling novel The Cruel Prince. So I really want to read The Cruel Prince. If I like this book, maybe I should have gotten The Cruel Prince because I know that one was social popular on TikTok, but I got this one because this one was staring at me at Barnes & Noble's when I went. So we're gonna start this one right now actually. So if you guys are wondering why I read on the floor like this, it's because it's just very comfortable. What can I say? I like what I like. Okay, so first reaction, I love this. Like, it gives me major Disney vibes, like fantasy Disney vibes. I might be wrong, but let's keep reading. Okay, so I'm only a few pages in, and I can already tell this is gonna be way of an easier read than Song of Achilles. Language is way simpler. I think one of the reasons is because this is YA, and I have read some YA. I mean, the entire Summer I Turned Pretty series was YA. I think that might have been my first YA series, and yeah, it's very easy to read. So I can already tell I might like this book. Maybe I'll become a fantasy girl. We shall see. But I will update you guys some other time because now I just want to read. Good morning, guys. Let me put my glasses on real quick. So I had to head to work, but I want to talk to you guys real quick because I have not vlogged for this video almost at all. Finished putting mascara, did my hair. I'm wearing super dainty golden hoops, and so I ended up DNFing the Son of Achilles. I have a lot of thoughts about that book, and we're gonna discuss it at the end of this video probably. But I picked up The Inheritance Games, which is another book that I've had for a while, and it was still like a book that was trending on BookTok for the longest time. And look how much I've read. Like, I'm almost done with it. Probably tells you a lot because that's a lot of reading in a day. I literally picked it up yesterday because, like I said, I had to put a stop to this video, and I didn't read the books for this specific video for quite a few days. I'm almost done with the video that I put you guys on hold for, so we are gonna continue this video with reading this and The Wicked King, and we're doing it. Okay, but can we normalize the messy aesthetic? Like, let's normalize that. Nothing wrong with that. We have come to the very end of this video, and I just realized that I haven't been very good at giving you guys updates of what I'm reading at the moment, or like, you know, updates as the book goes and stuff like that. We ended up reading 3 books for this video, and I'll talk about them in a second. Okay, so here are the 3 books that we ended up reading for this video. The very first book that I read for this video was Verdi. And I know it was a whole mess because I said I was going to attempt to read 2 other books. I'll show you guys real quick. So those 2 books were The Wicked King and then The Son of Achilles. I DNF'd The Son of Achilles because even though I like Greek mythology, I didn't really connect with the characters, and I don't know, there were some things about it, like how young they were when the love story, you know, started developing and stuff like that, that I don't know, it just didn't seem like something I will enjoy. So Diana, The Son of Achilles, I'm sorry for everyone that loves this book. And we've got The Inheritance Games. I did finish this book, and this book was a freaking masterpiece. Obsessed with this book. I think I gave it 5 out of 5. Definitely recommend. I actually read book number 2 also, and I will be talking about that one in another video. Then we've got The Wicked King. I didn't DNF this one, but I haven't finished it. I think you guys saw me realize halfway through the video that this book was actually book number 2 from the Cruel Prince series, and I had no idea that was the case, so made a mistake in buying this one before the Cruel Prince. But we'll see if we end up buying the Cruel Prince then reading this one. I've heard this is actually a lot of people's favorite in this series, so maybe I'll just read this one. And I just finished A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. This is actually the one book that I don't think I gave you guys any updates when I was reading. It was pretty good. I went through it pretty fast, even though I was kind of hitting a reading slump. So went through it pretty fast, and about book number 2. This one's pretty good. I give it 4 out of 5 stars. And yeah, it was my first murder mystery, so it's not a genre that I really seek out, but it was pretty good. And then this book. I didn't think Colleen Hoover was going to shock me this much when writing a thriller book. What is this? This book is amazing. I gave this book 5 out of 5, and I'll usually go into more detail when I do my monthly reading wrap up, but that's my dog. The book was just so good. I am speechless. But if I had to pick a favorite book from all of these that I read for, you know, reading viral TikTok books, it will have to be, drum rolls please, The Inheritance Games. I don't know what genre this falls into, if I'm totally honest. I'm a booktuber, I should know, but I mean, it is fiction, but oh my god, the plots, twists, and the twists and the plots. This book is just freaking amazing. I can't wait for book number 3. It is coming out in August, and wow, Jennifer Lynn Barnes, you are awesome. I'm obsessed with this book. I'm obsessed with this series, and thank you TikTok for suggesting this to me, because I have no regrets. Eventually I'll finish reading this, don't worry you guys. I'm just not in the mood for it. They're all the books that I just talked about, and with that being said, I'm gonna say thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. We are like 6 subscribers away from 500 subscribers, which means we are halfway to 1K. Hit the subscribe button, it really helps me out, and give me any video recommendations, book recommendations down in the comments, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.